deny the way. I like going home between 3:30 and 5. No, not 3:30 and 5. 3:30 and 4:40, or around there. 3:30 and 4:40, because people haven't left their offices yet, so it's not that chaotic. Once you cross over to 5, between 5 and 7, it's the wild west on the road. Everyone is in a hurry to get home. Their husbands. And most of them are not even concentrating. Most of them are in traffic on their phones. And they're not paying attention to the side mirrors. Then you're busy over there. Lane splitting. Yeah, so around right now, not people are still in their offices. Yeah, people are still in their offices, and by the time they're thinking of going home, I am already home myself. I am due for service, as you can see in my screen, but the next service that I have needs, or rather requires me to have 100,000 Kenya shillings because of my trials. Oh, that's a taken. 250, but I think 250. Yeah, so come with me as I head for. There's a weird sound coming from my tire. I am not sure what it is. It wasn't there in the morning. Sometimes bikes are funny. Asante? Look left, right. In Kenya, you always look left, right, right again, left, and then right and left again a couple of times before you decide to cross. Also in Kenya, people don't go by the rule that the person on your right has the right of way. It's the person who is in front of you has the right of way. Or the person who has the biggest balls has the right of way. Person who is willing to risk it basically has the right of way. And more often than not, that's boda guys and matatu guys. And also lorries, as I like to call them, kings of the highway. For example, case in point, balls. So the guy is making a U-turn over there, and yet there's a roundabout just here, and there is no traffic. I don't know, the disregard for rules in Kenya by matatus is quite something to be studied. I think, I don't know, is it the spirit of being a rebel? Or what is going on there? So again, we have people like that who are in a hurry to pass, then you use them. Use them as a buffer and speed away. Oh. My camera quality is not that good because I'm using an experimental camera brand that I don't think it's majorly known for its quality in the market. Currently I do not have a 360, but I do plan on having one. Though I'm quite in a fix because I don't know if I want a 360 or a GoPro, because I saw that 360 footage they're usually wide, or rather they come in a wide spectrum. The footage is shot in a wide spectrum, or rather a mega view. And when you try to upload it on YouTube, it tries to edit it into a frame that is within. I don't understand what goes on when you try and upload a 360 footage on YouTube. It tries and minimize the view, or rather compress the view into something, a frame that is small. So you end up losing most of the content that is on the wide frame of the 360. Another weekend, I don't wanna wait. So to prove my point about right of way in this roundabout, it's whoever has the biggest balls gets to go. For example, this lorry has the bigger balls than I do. My chain is either loose or not well lubricated, because I can hear it whining. A bike over there. The thing is, I always notice bikers. I think I always feel good when I notice a fellow biker, because I get to feel like we are together. You know, that sense of direction, or rather that sense of togetherness. Say, yeah, we're together. It's even better if they're going the same direction as you are, because at least you have someone to keep you company on the road. The route that I use, I don't get to see a lot of bikers. I think most of them work from home, if I'm not wrong. Most of them either work from home, because I don't get to experience a lot of ride-alongs while I am going home. I want to stop here and check something before I proceed. Oh, there is the biker. Yeah, checked. Let's see if we can catch up to that biker. I don't have the balls to maneuver traffic like most people do. I maneuver traffic, well, I would call it in a safe manner, because there are people who really push it when it comes to lane splitting. It's also about terrain. Get home before it starts drizzling. I think I've seen him somewhere, have I? Oh yeah, over there. He's really pushing it. Let's see. We can catch up. So we are doing 80. Where is he? Where is he? He or she has disappeared. Hey. Kenya. I can see them. Let's hope they're not using the bypass. We can at least get a ride along. Yep, there they are. Yep, not using the bypass. I think they're going to. Well, there's our company. We've lost it. Now it's a lonely ride again. Oh, this is one of the kings of the highway. See, that's all metro. If he touches you, you don't get to survive. He survives. He even goes home. Doesn't even need to go to the hospital. Before I used to get carried by bikes, I never used to think about the safety when it comes to air in gear and such. But then now I look at people being carried by bikes, and I feel naked for them, because that guy was going at 70, and the lady who is being ferried does not have gear at all whatsoever. They have open shoes. And they don't have a helmet. They have gloves. A small tip from the back by a car, and it's quite fatal for the lady. Today I've decided to do a video with commentary, but just to see how the audience responds to it. Hopefully people will like it. Because most of the time I usually listening to music. So I was singing along to tunes on my way home. As you can see, there is not much traffic. This stretch of road from a couple of kilometers back, it's usually backed up with traffic all the way to a roundabout that is over there, that shouldn't be over there. But again, as I said, this is Kenya. We deal with this kind of, see, no indicator whatsoever. It's up to you to, and mind you, the rule is if you hit him from behind, you're on the wrong. Kenyan law doesn't offer context to accidents that are from the rear. If you rear-end anyone in Kenya, I don't know if it applies in other parts of the world, but if you rear-end anyone in Kenya, it doesn't matter who had the right of way or context. So that guy wants to merge, but doesn't. He's not looking at the side mirrors. He's expecting you to guess what he wants to do. Kenya, it's really a struggle. Funny thing is, you expect other places in the world to have, to adhere to rules. Like, you expect people from, let's say, USA, or maybe Australia, to adhere to traffic rules better than Kenyans. But in my experience, white people are the shittiest when it comes to following traffic rules in Kenya. Most of the close calls that I've had, maybe it's because of maybe they're not used to the system of driving on the left side of the road, but most of the close calls I've had are from white people. Or rather, most of them are white people. And it's always a surprise because you don't expect a diplomat to have shitty driving habits. Yeah, my chain is sluggish because I can feel some power being lost when I'm accelerating. There's some inertia that is being lost over there. But again, yes, I am due for service that is meant to replace the chain as well. The chain and the sprockets, because you have to replace them together. The sprockets are good, but the chain is shit. So I need to replace, since the chain, the bearings of the chain are already worn out, I need to replace the chain and the sprocket together. I also need new tires, MT60s, which are about 40,000 Kenya shillings. So my total service this time is coming to around 100. And yeah, currently I don't have the money, but I'm gonna find it somehow. But I am thinking to half-ass it and do the oil change first, and then be left with the tire change. I don't want to do that because that will mean 2 trips to the mech, and also the labor charge will be a bit higher. Yeah, so yeah. They should really mark this route because you'll find people in the middle, on the sides. Well, they have marked from here, but the previous section is not marked. Actually, I don't know if the audio is going to be clear since I have a lot of wind noise from here all the way to Athi River. Another person who is not using signals. And you wonder, see, the whatever is just there, the knob is there. Actually, for people driving, it's easier to use turn signals because you can multitask. You can have one hand on the steering wheel, as the other hand is indicating. But for us bikers, if you're in a tough situation, you don't know whether to let go and indicate, or to hold on to your dear life and try and maneuver. But we still do it either way, or rather most of us do. I'm not. I have seen some bikers who don't indicate at all, and those bikers are known to be the best in our community. And I have seen them not indicate. But sometimes I do get why people don't indicate. There is that aspect of I am moving so fast. By the time I am indicating, or rather, I'm moving so fast for anyone to register my signals, my indicators. But again, at the same time, it doesn't hurt to indicate if you can. Regardless of how fast you're moving, it doesn't really hurt to indicate. Just indicate. Whoever is going to see is going to see it. Plus, it's the right. It's a system that is there that should be utilized to reduce chaos on the road. If everyone just merged onto the highway without indicating or anything, it would be a chaotic world. There's usually a lane over here which someone can use. Yeah. So mostly I'm always doing above 80. I think I'm always at 80, 78. As you can see right now, I'm 75 due to traffic. But when traffic opens up, on a normal day, when traffic opens up, I usually do around 80 to 90. If I am at 100, the traffic conditions are favorable. Sometimes even on a Sunday, I will get to 110, 120. There are bikers who get to 160 on these roads, and I wonder, well, especially on this highway, Mombasa highway. If it's on Thika highway, I would understand if you got to one. Because over there, I think there's a little bit more of diplomacy than on Mombasa highway. Because over here, we have trucks, matatus. Well, over here we get what we get. I don't like riding single file with other bikers. They have a tendency to brake unprovoked, and also not check side mirrors. Thank you. Expect another weekend. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna. This guy is just marching. Doesn't even look to see if there is someone over there. It's up to you to, give him the right of way. It's up to you to check if he's there with his cotton gloves. So you see, when a stretch opens up like this, I can get to, even 110. I don't know what bike is that. That's a biker. He has said hi. I had no idea he's a biker, otherwise I would have said hi. Also, I think there was a study a while back that showed there is no difference between going 100 and 120 and 160. There isn't a significant register, or rather, there isn't a difference that is, or rather, can be registered. We find the difference is like 12 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, for these roads, also I don't see the point of going above 100. With all the hazards that come up day in, day out. Plus also you might go 100, then get home, and then your wife gives you a hard time, or rather, you're in a rush to get home, only to get to get troubled by your wife. I've seen this company, or rather the Ocean Network something. I've seen a lot of lorries in Kenya. I don't know what they're doing in Kenya. I don't know even if it's a logistics company. Well, it sounds like a logistics company. And their whatever, I think that's it's a good nini. Their marketing whatever is good, because I have noticed a lot of lorries because they're pink. They're pink in color, so it's hard to miss them. I'm wondering if I should fuel today or fuel tomorrow. I have 80 liters.